Yeah, hello everybody! Welcome to this episode of Awesomenauts. I'm going to be playing some Voltar, and I'm not going to talk about the game I just played, which you will not see. That footage will not see the light of day. And it's largely because I got very, very mean about a build that someone has suggested for Scoop, and how by the end of it I was just railing on the fact that Scoop is bad, why would you play him, and yada 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 yada. Now at the same time, I know that a couple of people that I talked to, Grim, hey buddy, try to validate Scoop, but honestly he's just in a shit place right now. Don't play him, or if you do play him, expect to lose. Unless if you're up against, unless if you're in perfect conditions, you know, the perfect Scoop storm, okay? In that situation, sure, go for it, go nuts. But the perfect Scoop storm is such a complex level of calculation at this point that I think that most physicists would have a hard time trying to figure out where exactly that's supposed to happen. Now with that said, this is a different day. This is a different episode. We're going to be playing some Voltar. We got Roxy on our side. Should be a good time. We're up against a Genji, a Raylan, and a Coco. I mean, oh, and it's Lapin the Coco too. That's a name I haven't seen in a long time. If I remember correctly, Lapin was quite scarily good, so this should be fun. You too. So this should be a tough one, but we've got the right setup for it. We can definitely do this, I think. Thank you. Say cheese. Cheese. There. I've done it for you. You incredibly badly named character. Carry me. I don't understand what's going on. I also don't understand why people would ever name themselves that, but let's not talk about that. Today, I'd rather talk about something else. Pizza's like a really good food, right? Pizza's like a really good food. It's actually one of the best foods. And I don't think that pizza should ever be touched. And it should be just left alone to its own devices in terms of shape, in terms of size, and all that stuff. And no one should get fancy with pizza. I am so sorry. Here, have the heal body. There we go, there we go, there we go. Now, I say this because I was hanging out on Facebook, as I do when I'm being a stupid noob, and like wasting my time instead of actually being a productive human being, and I ended up having a very interesting, oh no, Raylan, baby. I ended up having a very interesting moment when my housemate was out, going out and getting a pizza with a friend of hers. I was like, oh, that sounds nice. And then, as most people do these days, apparently, they take pictures of their food and then show it on the various social networks. I'll be honest with you, I never got into that craze, but we can talk about that in a minute. So, what ended up being interesting and weird was that this pizza was shaped differently. And that had its own host of issues. Let's just put it that way, okay? There we go, there we go. And you want to know why? Because the thing was shaped like a vagina. I'm gonna just go out and put it out there. The thing was shaped exactly as a vagina would be, and I don't understand. Maybe that's like a particularly popular way to make a pizza or something like that, and I just don't know. In which case, you know, tell me in the comments, and I'll go ahead and stupid myself. That'd be a good thing to do. I actually always like learning about, you know, things I don't know much about. It's always good to understand a little bit more about something that you're trying to, you know, put on blast. But this pizzeria I'm putting on blast because she's like, oh, this looks like a delicious looking pizza, and then I'm looking at this thing, and it's trying to be a pizza, and kind of failing based on shape. But then on top of that, it's also failing because the toppings are fine. On a regular pizza, they'd be okay, but it's not a regular pizza. It's a pizza that's shaped like a vagina. So as a result, you end up having this weird moment where you're like, Okay, well, I guess Roxy didn't want to get healed then. I see how it is. Oh, gimme. I want it. Thank you. It looked a little bit weird. So you want to know what toppings there were on this thing? There's like a cream-based sauce, chicken, that kind of stuff. It's a bunch of white and pink. I'm like, no, that's not an appealing pizza. That's a pizza for a joke. Like, that's a joke pizza, right? That's obviously a pizza that you make when you want to, like, have a bachelor party, and you're just like, oh, look at that, the pizza's shaped like a vagina. And I was very, very, like, not weirded out by it, but I was disappointed that pizza could look that not tasty. Like, you'd think that pizza could always only be tasty. It's cheese and dough and various other food products that I like. Oh, I will steal that HP so hard. Oh god, well, I might be toasted. Yep, I am toasted before I could get the HP. So, you know, what goes around comes around, I guess. There we go. Grab both ranks of that because I really like that upgrade and we'll keep going. But yeah, it was just... I look at this thing and I'm like, why? Why would you do this? Like, cover it in vegetables. Like, bright colored vegetables. Cover it in a bunch of other things. Roll it up into a panzerotti. Do something. But when it's an open-faced pizza that's in the shape of a diamond with curved edges, like a curved-edged rhombus, is that even a shape that you could have? Yeah, I'm not gonna like that guy. Yeah, run. I'll give you some heals anyway, Roxy. There we go, there we go. We even got a turret. Because they were busy trying to chase me and Rogs around. They don't understand. The Rogs and I, we're thick with 2 C's. Thanks for the heals. Healbot, you're the best. There we go. Okay, now what's the deal right now? The deal right now is save up your drones. Oh, go hard. Go hard. It is time to go hard as you possibly can. We've done it. We've chased him down and gotten a kill. Thanks for the bold, guys. That was awesome. For fuck's sakes. Well, you know what? Fuck does not give a shit. In fact, one could say the fuck does not give a fuck about how you feel right now. Because fuck is a verb. Oh, it could also be an adjective or a noun. Depending on how you put it together. You know, fucking is a verb and then fucked is an adjective or an adverb, depending. Anyway, that pizza threw me for a bit of a loop. And I have to, and you know what? I offer a solution. Like square pizzas. Hear me out. At this point, the issue is that if it were a different shape, it'd be more appetizing. Yes? If it wasn't pink and creamy colored, and then also, you know, was a different shape, it'd look like a normal pizza. But you're a restaurant in London. You don't want a normal pizza. You want an abnormal pizza because you need to be able to survive in this crazy competitive world. Wow. Almost. And so as a result of needing to survive in this crazy competitive world, you obviously need something to stand out. Well, you want to know another chain that needed to do that? Wendy's Burger Joint. Okay? And I know that everybody's on a bit of a bend with Wendy's lately. It seems like everybody's trying to sort of draw weird drawings about a small girl cartoon character. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little strange to me. But wow. But at the same time, they know what they're doing. Because there's one thing that Wendy's was famous for, at least here in Canada. There we go, I'll take the kill. That's really great, thanks. If there's one thing that Wendy's is known for, at least here in Canada, for me when I was growing up, it was the square patties that they had. Like, nothing else was unique about them. Oh, whatever, Wendy's is like, you know, Harvey's or Burger King or who cares, right? Well, it's not. He's got square patties. What? Square patties? Shit, man, these guys are weird. Let's try them out, see if they taste any different. And then they made money. It's the genius marketing behind just changing the shape of a food and went from being a regular ass burger to being, you know, the craziest thing. You want to stand out in the tough and rumble times of a pizzeria in you know, London, United Kingdom, London, Great Britain, London, England. Just make your pizzas square, dude. Now, I understand a lot of people are like, oh, but they already do that at places like Caesars and stuff. They sell you their pizzas in square slices. Yeah, but have you seen the sizes of those pizzas, dude? They are not edible by normal men. By normal anyone, okay? Those pizza slices are intended for only the most gargantuan of parties. I want a solo person's, one-man square pizza that is square to a fault. The edges look pinched. You know, like they've been put together on purpose that way. Which is like, you know, I guess kind of the point when you think about it. Whoop! That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. Damn it. Okay, just melt this stuff, get your HP, and then keep going. Whoop! Well, that's a time rift and a half, which sucks. And that sucked as well. And then I got hit, which also sucked. But I lived, which rocked. Okay, great. But seriously, if you've got that, but for like a one-person portion, suddenly it becomes fancy. And then you can have castle pizzas. You can add ramparts to the thing. Cheese ramparts to your pizza. I should make this pizza place myself. Palace pizzas. It's gonna take off, guys. You don't even understand. It's so good, the world doesn't even know it's ready for it yet. Who's invisible? Because I bumped into something that was a little fucky there for a minute. And weird, and didn't like it. I have a... Hold on. Boink. Oh, I got off the burst. It was gravy. And then you died. I don't know why you stood around and just let me do it, but, you know, that's a thing. Thanks. I appreciate it. I like the killing spree as much as anybody else, so... Boom, 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 boom. So one of the upgrades that we've gotten in this particular thing, since we've been talking about square pizzas, and the fact that we now have ramparts on our pizzas, which is arguably more ridiculous than having a pizza that's shaped like a pizza shaped like genitalia. Well... We've currently sat on a build which goes for left click burst, and the right click at the moment, I think, do I have all 3 upgrades for it? I do not yet. Is so far focusing on like drone DPS, which is fine. Drone DPS is great. The issue is that it's gone for drone DPS and we don't have a 3rd upgrade yet, and we're still kind of confused as to what we should be doing here. Should we be going for explode damage? In which case, you know what? Sign me up, dude. At that point, I'll take quality over quantity. That's fine. A little wary about going up in here, honestly. If a snipe comes out and a lightning ball comes out, I'm in Shitville, Arizona. I don't know why Arizona ends up always getting the shitty town names for me, but like every time that I need to think of a crappy place, it's like it's this place, Arizona. Lasertown, Arizona. I should honestly put someone else on blast. Texas, you're on blast. It's Laserville, Texas now. They both have a Laserville, but Texas's is worse. They have a lever. I disagree with this notion entirely and think it's bullshit. Yeah, look at me. I killed Penguin the bot. I'm the best. But honestly, this game should be good to go now. Like, if that person left legitimately, they're not coming back, then game's over, man. We've got Roxy on our team. I'm playing one of my better characters. On request, I might add! And we're in a good spot. Here's what we'll do. Both ranks of this, and we've got enough for 1 rank in the HP on bot, which means that it might survive a couple of left clicks, which means that we'll get our bomb out most of the time, which would be great. We're gonna have a party bomb. It's gonna be great. We're gonna call it the cannon bomb, so long as I've got the Napoleon Bonaparte skin on, but that's fine. I wait until it's safe to leave, but you'll have won by then. Yeah, fair enough. So, in short, this game did not need much commentary, honestly. Have some heals and a bomb on the ground. You sat on the bomb, you took 700 damage, and then you died like... Ugh, I'm gonna die. Well, that was fun while it lasted. I mean, I finally did... Like, I went 6-2, so I feel pretty good about myself, but, whoops. So yeah, the game didn't really matter all that much. We've discovered that pizzas that are probably shaped like genitalia should probably get a different shape or different toppings to make it look a little bit better. And I don't know. I just... Now all like, the solar path now looks like... Do you see what I'm saying? They're everywhere now. I now understand how people see phallic imagery all over the place. Not that I didn't already. It's very easy to see. Anytime you see a sword, yep, that's phallic imagery. It's not hard to do. If it's shaped sort of like a dick, then you're good to go. But now it's like the opposite. And I'm not sure what to think about it. Feels weird, man. I'm full-on conspiracy mode. Here goes. We're going to go in with Voltar. We're going to drop the heal bomb. It's going to be, like, reasonable at best. Well, this sucks. This also sucks. Yeah. Here's my take on pizzas. They're the best food on the planet. But, like, whatever you do, if you're gonna make a pizzeria and you want to stand out, you gotta think a little bit more carefully about what your pizza looks like. Because as much as I don't mind the vast majority of pizzas I've eaten in my life, that includes Domino's, man. That includes Domino's. I'll stand by Domino's being an important pizza at least a couple of times in your life. Okay, and this is coming from a man that studied in, like, you know, music and stuff for 7 years in Windsor on freaking Ontario, Canada, like, which is considered the pizza capital of Canada. Like, it's a very good pizza place because of all the Italians that emigrated to that particular area. So as a result, so if you're here, Ray could have tried to stop the push early game by letting the getting the flying droid in order to stop the gnaw and alone. This is all true. Thanks, Roxy, for helping out. Oh no. But if you could explain further, Roxy, that'd be great. Besides, 6-0, she can't push. Yeah, that's also a problem as well. Now I look at that. We can't really push right now either, now that I think about it. Blah. We could really, really use like a little bit of healing right now. Whoa. I'll take it. I mean, I guess we'll take it together, but that was pretty sweet. Beep, 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 beep. Gotcha. You're toasted. But seriously, just when you talk about pizzas here, like, shape matters, man. That's all I have to say about that. This game was weird. This conversation was weird. I hope you guys don't mind. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. If you did, be sure to let me know. Hit the like button down below. And, yeah, see you guys in the next video. Before we go, though, stats. We did nothing. That was pretty much everybody else on the team doing everything. I mean, we got some kills and all, but, like, I really felt like I didn't do much. See you next time. Bye!